up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. Hey, James.
Hello.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Thanks. It's been a long time.
Have you missed it?
I have missed it.
Did you miss us?
Partially. But it's been a crazy summer, so a little break was kind of nice.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could provide you with that. Yeah, it's been busy. We've been having lots of guests on the pod.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun dinners and everyone coming over. It was great.
Yes.
Gotta get back on it.
Totally. Fell off the bandwagon for the last couple of weeks. Honestly, it's just been so fucking busy. But last week I also did not put out an episode, as some of you may have noticed. I just felt like there was so much going on in the world right now. I am the last voice that you needed to be hearing. So.
But everything's perfect in the world this week, so we're back.
Not really.
No, I'm just being facetious.
I gave a little bit of a break to myself, to everyone else.
Yeah.
I also wanted to take some time to learn about what was going on.
Yeah.
And I had lots of work travels, so it just...
You had some crazy work travels.
I really did.
Yeah, you're back now for a little bit at least. 2
Yes.
weeks or something.
Literally 2 weeks. Not even.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sick of traveling for work. I'm just sick of doing things. I am so excited for like winter.
I know. I thought fall would bring that.
Hibernate.
Yeah, I'm ready to hibernate too.
Yeah.
Need that.
I will say, I kind of thought fall would bring that too.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see rest until after the holidays.
I know. Yeah. Based on the schedule.
Yeah.
Looking at the cal.
Which is like absolutely insane and a little bit depressing, but it's all fun things for the most part.
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, that's what's so hard about it. It's so conflicting. You're like, I don't want to miss any of the things I've planned. Especially like next week, we have like 4 concerts, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it 5?
Bad.
I think
it's 4.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
I know. October is always concert month. I feel like this is like...
Yeah. What'd you say?
Yeah. Even in Madison, it was like that.
Okay. Nice.
I will say traveling for work is not very fun. I had to be in Madison last week for work, which like we go to our headquarters about once a month.
Mm-hmm. It lined up not the best with your other trip.
Well, and that one came together last minute. I don't know. It's like, I feel like I go to Madison so often for social reasons as well that when I have to go to work, it's just it's so overwhelming. And it's so fun, but working remotely has made me so like, when I have to be in office, completely drains me of my energy.
I can't imagine going to work 5 days a week
fucking
now.
way.
Like, that's crazy. Everyone was doing that. It's kind of like how we talk about middle school and shit. Like, we were getting up at 7 a.m. Or high school.
We were showing up at 7:15.
Yeah. Just even doing like 1 day a week would be pretty hard for me right now.
I know. Yeah, I feel the same. Well, and it's also, and this probably wouldn't be the way that it is if people were going in 5 days a week, but it's so social. Like everyone's like talking the whole time. I don't know how anybody gets anything done. I certainly don't.
Yeah. I feel like you had a lot of fun when you were going to the like WeWork and you were just chatting too much probably.
Yeah.
Do you miss that at all?
We didn't talk as much at the WeWork.
Yeah. Do you miss it at all?
No.
Yeah. It's just so convenient.
I love working from home.
home.
I think it would be different if I didn't have you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I think if I lived alone, it would get a little lonely, but
yeah, that's fair.
I'm chilling.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely because I was remote like a few months before the pandemic started, and since the whole world was like at work, I was lonely.
Yeah.
And you didn't live with me yet.
Right. Well, and I think honestly, working remote doesn't work for everybody's lifestyle. For me, going into the office, I'm so much less healthy when I'm going in. I spend way more money because I usually buy my lunches out.
Yeah, totally.
I don't. I'm so bad at like planning ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a stressful morning to have to get dressed and do all of those things. Whereas now I can kind of just like throw on a nicer shirt whenever I have to be on camera.
Yeah.
And like, I like being, having access to my fridge.
No, it's huge. Yeah.
But yeah, I was not like, I never packed lunches. I wasn't planning ahead.
Yeah.
So that was like not working for me.
It's just a lot of work to get somewhere every day.
Yeah.
Like that, but there and back is a lot.
Well, it's such a waste of time. Like if I can do my job from home,
100%.
Why would I waste 2 additional hours traveling to and from the office? Like it's just silly. So, but yeah, so I did that. I had that for 2 days and then I had to go to Calabasas and back in one day.
Yeah.
Horrible.
You're there for on the ground for like 2 hours.
Literally. Which
That's
is
so
like
fucked up.
actually awful. I got there at like 7:30.
Yeah.
Went straight to my meeting, which took 2 hours. As soon as the meeting was over, went back to the airport.
That's so fucked.
It was awful.
That sounds just so like mentally exhausting.
I never want to do it again.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was like just so stupid. And I mean, we had a concert the night before. So like,
yeah, at least the meeting went well.
Yeah. I just like, I can't believe that anybody does that.
Yeah. People do that kind of a lot. Like
Right.
business people are on day trips across the country. I was saying to you, like, I don't think humans should even really have that power.
No, I shouldn't be able to go to Calabasas and back in a day.
Yeah. Like that's too much. That's too much.
Well, and like literally, I'm just walking around. I didn't even bring anything. I brought a backpack.
Yeah. Your Uber driver was like amazed.
My Uber driver was like, oh my God, you travel so light. You're so easy. And I was like, girl, I'm in and out.
Yep. Won't be here long enough to make anything worth it.
Yeah, it was like the worst. Also, I spent so much time at LAX. Disgusting place.
Did you ever look around and wonder where your bag was? I would do that. I know I would do that.
No,
I would be like, oh my God, I lost it. It's gone.
I think the weirdest part was, so I guess I didn't even get the notification to check in for my second flight because it was the same day. Like I just wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like when I checked into my first one, I think I could have already checked in to my second one.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And I got to the airport. For some reason, the TSA pre-check line wasn't, like, they didn't check my actual boarding pass.
Okay. Weird.
They just, like, took my picture or whatever, like, did something like that, and then checked my ID.
Okay.
So, which is also strange because, like, they didn't even really know I was TSA. Anyway, besides the point. But,
oh, because you didn't show a boarding pass.
Yeah.
Well, did you show it to that person on the front of the line? I think you have to do that.
No.
You just got up to the front of
Well,
TSA
so then,
Huh.
And then I went all the way through security, through TSA, and I got through, and I was like, wait, I don't know which gate I am. And I was like, wait, I don't even have my boarding pass yet. I hadn't checked in for my flight.
Did you have it on the app?
No.
You just got through all of that?
I got all the way through without checking in for my flight. Like, I could have not even had a flight.
That's crazy. TSA's slacking. I think you told me part of that, but I didn't know it was to that extent.
Yeah. So then I'm like standing by the Hudson News, and I'm like, well, Jesus Christ, I better fucking check in for my flight. Make sure that they still have a spot for me. So then I checked in, and then I was in the right area and everything, so it was fine. But
well, you were picking your seat when you just got on the plane, so what's the point of even checking in?
Right. Yeah, it was my first time flying Southwest. Fucking strange.
Yeah.
It was weird. I've just never done that before, and I thought that when they say it like files in from back to front or whatever, people would actually fill in that way, but it's basically just pick your own seat.
Yeah.
So, of course, all the like windows and aisles fill up first.
That is so fucking funny. You gotta say the thing.
And so the like pilot like goes over the announcement speakers, and he's like, we're down to just middle seats. And he's like, for the people pretending to be asleep in the aisle row, like people need to get past you. He's like, nobody falls asleep that fast.
The couple is so funny.
Yeah. That was actually on my flight there.
Oh, okay.
And there was this couple who got on. I like saw them together just like in the airport while we were waiting to board too. So I knew that they were together, but then I was like, whatever, that's weird. They both sat in aisle seats, like across the aisle from each other. And then this cute little Asian old couple like comes on, and they're just this adorable tiny little grandparents, and they're like walking through the aisles, and first they asked the man if they could squeeze into his row because he had 2 open seats.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, like, I'm waiting for my wife, she's gonna sit here. So then they turn to the woman who is sitting across the aisle from him, and they're like, oh, there's 2 seats, is anybody sitting here? And she was like, I'm waiting for my husband, like he's gonna sit with me. And then the granny got a little bit sassy, and she was like, well, he's not here now.
That is insane to do it right next to each other.
And then she laughs, lets them sit, and then just moves and sits by her husband.
Right. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So clear. I think they just both wanted like an aisle to themselves, a whole row.
Who does that?
Yeah.
That's so annoying to me.
So annoying.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And also funny that she just like laughed and let her have it.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah, absolutely insane.
What a bold move.
Uh-huh.
Like, Jesus.
Well, and I accidentally sat on my flight there. So I got to the airport at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I got on my flight at like 5. And I did it to myself because it's pick your own seat.
Yeah.
But I sat in between this group of like, I don't know, 40, 50-year-old like divorcees who were all like celebrating birthdays and they were on their way to LA. It was like 6 women. And first of all, these women had such fucking dramatic lives. There were like 2 sitting in my row and then the open aisle seat. So I took that seat and I didn't realize they were all together. But then across from me, 3 more women.
Sure.
And then like 2 behind them. It was so many ladies. And these fucking, and it was like 2 of them had birthdays or something.
Yeah.
And it's like literally 5 a.m. and they won't shut the fuck up. Also, incredibly dramatic lives. They're all like shitting on their baby daddies, like just completely ex-husbands, whatever. Very dramatic women and like talking about their like teenage kids. It was just crazy. And they kept like fucking taking pictures of everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm
at
in
5 a.m.
all the photos.
Yeah, I want to see those.
I'm literally in all the photos and I'm just like sitting there like trying my hardest not to. It was fucking horrible. Oh my God, they were driving me nuts. And like I was trying to get some sleep on that flight too.
Impossible, I assume.
Yeah.
Did they ever shut up?
No.
That's so annoying.
And this one like
that'd be so stressful.
She like had bad knees or something, so she kind of like kept standing up and she'd like come over and like hang out by us. So I'm just like fucking sitting there
in between the.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was so annoying. It was so annoying. Oh my God, it was so annoying. And like, I don't know, she didn't smell very good. And like, she just kept standing by me.
Yeah.
And then like one of the women was being very condescending toward her. She was like kind of like leaning on a lot of people's seats. She clearly was having some issues. And like this one woman next to me kept being like, are you being courteous to the person in front of you? Like, are you thinking about how you're leaning on their seat? Like the way you would talk to a kid.
One of the friends or a random person?
One of the friends.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was crazy. She was kind of like leaning on this man's seat, like heavy, but it was just wild.
She brought out the mom voice.
Yeah. And like the flight attendant came down the aisle at one point because I don't know how it came up. One of them was like, yeah, it's our birthdays. Great. And so the flight attendant's like, do the birthday girls want mimosas?
No, don't fuel their fire at 5 a.m.
It's early 5 in the morning, girls.
That's so insane.
Let's relax.
Yeah, that sounds like a day.
And the 2 next to me would like get a little quiet and kind of like start talking shit about some of the other girls. It was like,
what the fuck?
It was so crazy. And like I was doing that thing, like my head is like fucking bobbing. Like it was just awful. It was so awful.
That's the worst in public. You just feel
like
a little
it sucks.
fool.
I feel like an idiot, and I also just can't. That's not good sleep.
Yeah, you look like a little child, like who can't control their sleep.
Well, and when I got to the meeting, after the meeting, my CEO, we kind of killed it, low key, but it was a good meeting.
Good.
Was it worth flying out to Calabasas? To be determined.
Questionable.
But my CEO was like, "You looked kind of just like a sleepy little cherub baby who had just woken up from a dream." I was like, okay, fantastic.
I mean, I'm sure you were just like overtired on autopilot all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally feel like I like blacked out. I don't even know what happened. Yeah.
No, right. Less than 24 hours later, you're back in Chicago. Like, yeah. Jesus Christ.
So I don't wish that upon my worst enemies, but.
Yeah.
But I'm home.
Speaking of enemies, more of villains, you kind of are giving Yzma right now.
Oh my God, amazing. Hilarious. She's incredible. I actually think that'd be a really fun Halloween costume.
That'd be super fun. I'd be Kronk.
Kronk, yeah.
Oh, let's fucking do it.
Don't steal it.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so fun. I love her. I
don't think anyone's ever done that before.
Find a way to do her, her crazy eyelashes. Yeah. Also, is that thing that she wears, is that a hat or her hair?
Have you been to Yzma? Were you Yzma in college?
No. I was Cusco.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
So
that's so funny.
That was a fun costume. Super fucking easy too.
We just got to do every single character from Emperor's New Groove. That's such a good movie.
Really good movie.
Wow.
Really holds up.
It does.
Timeless.
And it's so fast paced. I remember last time I was like, each scene.
It's a really short movie too.
It is. Each scene is fucking a masterpiece.
Yeah. Incredible.
Speaking of masterpieces and spooky season, we saw Coraline. That was my first
James's
time.
first time.
Super fucking good.
I feel like we have to do a little more spooky season stuff. I don't feel like I've like actually done that many fall things.
Definitely not fall things. We've been watching spooky
a couple
stuff.
Spooky movies. Yeah.
A few.
Yeah. Coraline is so good.
It was really good.
It's just amazing. It's a good little movie. Tim Burton, fucking weirdo.
And the quality really held up in the animation. I don't know. It's not that old. I mean, no, it's probably 2000s.
Old, yeah. Early.
It looks fucking
2010s,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a mix of stop motion and CGI.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So overall,
good.
really well done. And then we saw both of our first times Edward Scissorhands. That was fucking funny.
Scissorhands and
Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked both.
Me too.
Rosemary's Baby was a good slow burn.
Super slow.
I thought Edward Scissorhands was a full horror movie of like, I thought it was like a slasher.
Yeah.
And it's just like a fish out of water story.
Right.
I liked it. It was silly.
It was really silly. That's not what I was expecting at all.
No, I like 100% thought there was like blood and guts.
I also thought it was like mostly black and white, or not like black and white, but like gray.
Yeah, exactly.
Movie.
Yeah, and then they're just in this
it's like in the most colorful town you've ever seen.
Right, the most colorful suburbia.
Yeah. No, it was silly. It felt, I mean, it fits the Halloween vibe, but it's like not really a Halloween movie.
Yeah, I think it's just Tim Burton being weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I guess we just kind of associate him with this season.
Yeah.
That's
but
so
yeah,
true.
we haven't really done any like apple picking or pumpkin things.
I put a pumpkin patch hold on the calendar for next week.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about it.
Because we got to hit that up. I need like some of those apple cider donuts.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I wonder.
I mean, those are from Eichster's though in Wisconsin. Those are the good ones.
I know. I feel like most pumpkin patch apple orchard situations
have
the donuts.
Solid apple cider. That's fair.
I would like to get the apple cider. I would also like to get, this is the one that I don't know if you can find anywhere besides Eichster's, but that blueberry.
Oh, fuck yeah, that jam. Yeah, that's really good. Oh my
God, so good.
I actually saw somebody making donuts, the apple cider donuts, like on Instagram or something the other day. It doesn't look too hard. That could be a fun little day thing.
Do you have to like deep fry a donut?
Yeah, I guess that part would kind of suck at home. I think I have to be done deep frying. I only did it once, but it felt very dangerous. I think we can't be doing that anymore, yeah. We can do some shallow frying.
We also have an open flame stove. I remember when you were doing that. What were we doing? Just chicken?
Yeah, I was trying to recreate the Parsons chicken sandwich.
Which, a noble feat, but I just think too scary.
Yeah, no, not worth it.
A grease fire?
I guess we just got to go to the apple orchard.
So true. Yes, at this terrible expense of going to the apple orchard.
Oh no.
We managed to keep our entire home intact. But yeah, I know. October's like flown by. I can't even believe. I mean, it's just insane to me.
Yeah, it's the 14th now?
Yeah, we're already halfway through. I think it's the 15th.
The 15th? That's fucked up.
Which reminds me, my credit card bill comes out today. Fuck.
Rip.
Shoot.
Darn it.
Oh, it's so expensive to be alive.
Yeah, it really is.
Crazy. But we've been really busy.
Yeah.
Trying to slow it down a smidge.
Yeah, I'm ready to slow it down.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. You got your witch party tonight?
I do. That's why I'm dressed like Yzma. I'm excited. It's like a little James isn't invited. Girls only.
Girls only.
Witches only.
That's right. No warlocks allowed.
It should be fun. Annie's doing all of the cooking, so God bless her. I only have to bring wine.
What a queen.
Yeah.
Do you already have the wine?
No.
What's your plan for that?
Stop at the corner store. So that'll be fine. But yeah, I've tried to put on my witchiest ensemble.
I'm excited to see pictures of all of you.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Can I bring your little digicam?
Oh, yeah.
Is it charged?
No. I have multiple batteries, so one of them will be charged.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Take some photos of the girls.
Don't break my camera.
We'll see. Put hexes on everybody.
Yeah. She was telling me the dinner list. It sounds really tasty.
Oh, really? I don't even know what it is.
I already forgot.
I think she sent out the menu, but she's so funny. She was like, I'll send out the menu 1 to 2 weeks beforehand.
So organized.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's Annie. No, I'm excited. I honestly felt like I'd be at her house a lot more in the fall because she loves this season. This is like her.
Yeah. We're going to be doing some bonfires after kickball, so come through.
I did quit the kickball team.
Before it started.
I did quit the kickball team. Look, I have determined that I am not a sporty girl. I didn't want to play kickball, and I have decided it's just, we're not going to do it.
I think it was a powerful moment when you gave that up and you let that weight fall from your shoulders.
I think so too. I was just like, I don't have it in me.
You kind of turned to me, you're like, I don't think I can do kickball. I was like, okay, it's all good.
Oh my God. It was just causing me undue stress. I was like, I things like this are supposed to be fun. And for the people who are doing it, I think it is. Yeah. And I was like, for me, it literally isn't. So that's how you know I'm not supposed to be
the pressure of that intramural co-ed is just too much for my girl.
Okay, well, I literally have not played kickball since I was, it had to be like elementary school, middle school.
Oh, I know. That's what we were all saying. It was like, gotta be middle school. Maybe like, did we play it in high school ever? I don't think so.
I didn't even do gym class in high school.
Right. No, the whole first game was us learning the rules. Yeah. And then we got fucking mercy ruled.
Yeah, like, you guys suck also. So why would I ever want to be on your team?
Oh my God. It was so funny. It was like 7 innings total. I think we got to the 5th inning and the umpire came to our team. It was like, you have to get 3 goals or 3 runs or the game is over. And we were like, oh,
awesome.
Okay. Well, we're not going to do that. So we didn't do it, and he gave us an extra inning for fun.
He's like, I would actually love to go home. You guys suck at this.
No, that's what I was saying. I was like, this guy just wants to get out of here. Yeah. I'm sure there is a mercy rule. I think they were up like 10 points.
I don't even like know the rules of kickball. It's just like baseball, right?
Yeah. It was really surprising they let you peg people. That really cracked me up. You can't do headshots, but you can throw it at people. And I'm like, I don't know if we should allow that because these are like the big rubber balls that like hurt. This isn't like the little foam dodgeballs.
Right.
Yeah. They really mastered that technology for what it's worth.
For dodgeball?
By the end of middle school. I remember those kind of smaller foam ones.
Dodgeball and kickball were my 2 least favorite days of gym class.
Yeah, those are my favorite for sure.
Least favorite. That's why I'm like, why would I pay money to do this?
The team we were playing was like all random, so they didn't know each other, and we were like, these are some try-hard motherfuckers. But no, I gotta give them props. Like, if you're just going out there for the love of kickball, that's amazing.
Totally. Well, and I was like, the fact that you can peg people or whatever, like upon joining the team, even was like nervous for people just getting me out. Yeah. If you could chuck it at me, if that thing hits me while I'm trying to run to a base, I am literally hitting the deck. Like, I'm going down. Yeah. There's no fucking way.
Also, the new what pegging means now makes it really funny to say.
Oh, sure. Yes, I was
peg him.
Thinking about that, but do people say that? Like you're shouting that?
Well, we were laughing, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
We were cracking some jokes, yeah. Aubrey's on the team, so there's gonna be some sex jokes.
That girl loves her sexual humor. She likes to make everybody feel a little uncomfy.
Go ahead.
No, you do it.
It was so fucking funny just turning around and seeing everybody in the outfield because like they're just standing there. They're not in ready position. They're not bending their knees looking alive. Right. They're just standing there in their like regular clothes. And something about that at like 7:30 on a Monday night just killed me.
Well, the way you described it is like, I just turn around and it's like all my best friends standing like 6 feet apart, just kind of like out in the middle of this fucking field. That is fucking funny.
So it was so
I think
silly.
it was Evan who was like, it's like Sims. They're all just like.
Yeah, it really was. Oh my God.
Oh my God. So good. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not playing.
Yeah. What were you going to say? Sorry, I cut you off.
I honestly don't remember, but that does make me think about how I'm trying not to interrupt people as much. Yeah. And I just interrupted you, so.
No, we said, I mean, you do interrupt people. We both do it kind of a lot. We need to work on it.
I know.
We just get excited. We want to contribute.
I have something to say. Yeah. So I'm trying to get it out. Well, and I'm really bad about it, I think, on the podcast, but it's because I'm like, I don't want there to be dead air.
Yeah, that's fair.
But then I think I probably stop listening to what they're saying.
I can tell when you do that.
And I start.
You just go for it.
Saying whatever I've thought up.
And we've talked about it before, but you and I and like our Madison friends like do that kind of a lot.
Oh, everyone's talking over each other constantly.
And I think something that we're used to, like with that group of friends, so we've done it for years, is like you'll kind of say something, but you're not really trying to like stop them from talking.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, it might be a whole sentence, but it's just like a reaction.
Right.
It's not really like a trying to add to the conversation, or like it's not really interjecting.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but
it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because everyone's supposed to know to just keep going, and most people do.
But like, then, like, a lot of our friends here are like really polite, so they'll stop talking. It's like, oh no, I wasn't even trying to make you stop.
Right. Yeah. And that's when I always feel so rude. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Keep
I know.
Going.
Yeah. And that's the most awkward thing in the world, to be like, sorry I cut you off. And it's just embarrassing. You're like, oh my God,
I'm such a dick. Yeah, working on that. It's actually so hard for me. I don't know why. I just have so much to say.
You really do.
And I can't seem to stop.
Yeah, maybe too much.
Yeah, so true.
No, just kidding. Never.
It's really tough.
It is tough.
We did a little Madison weekend with our Chicago friends. That was really fun.
That was super fun.
I was like reminiscing on that the other day. I've been to Madison so fucking much.
Yeah, you really have.
I'm sick of it.
That's why, like, my brother's in town this week. I don't think I can make it back.
Yeah.
I think I need to be a little more posted up.
Yeah. I respect that.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I know. I want to see him.
It's like the perfect distance away where you kind of feel guilty if you don't go for something, because you totally can. But at the same time,
it's the perfect distance for it to be like, can I do that today and tomorrow?
Right.
And not be annoyed.
Yeah.
And it really wouldn't be that bad if we didn't do it every month.
I know.
Or like twice a month.
I think I'm hitting like 2 a month right now.
You have been, for sure.
It's
and
awful.
That's so much.
Yeah.
And mostly just because, like, then what? You're in Chicago. You're home for 2 weekends out of the month. Like,
right.
It's not really the drive itself. It's like everything that goes with it. I don't know. But the drive does suck.
Yeah, the drive is just lame.
It's so lame and gray.
It's so boring.
Oh my God.
And every time we hit the Oasis, I'm like, what? We're only at the Oasis?
Yeah. The only one that's more boring and more gray is the one to Milwaukee. But at least that's quicker.
Yeah. Hour and a half.
God damn, you look around, you're like,
ew.
It just feels like highway bullshit.
Concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like we always do that one on like a rainy day.
Yeah, so true.
Oh my God. Podcasting in a skirt is like not the smartest move.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable. I normally like to sit crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, you really do.
I'm like turning my entire body this way. Because I want to make eye contact. That's like an important part of having a conversation.
Totally.
You know, it's tough.
It is tough.
But yeah, I love Madison. Just never want to see her again, you know?
Yeah, not for a little bit.
Yeah.
A little break.
That's actually not happening for me. I'm going back in like 2 weeks. So that's awesome.
Awesome. Feeling awesome.
Which means it will actually be 2 again for me, because I'm sure we'll go back for obviously Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Hell yeah.
And then it's going to be the same for December.
Holy shit. Yeah, because you at least have the holiday party and Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow.
But let's make a pact to not go in January.
Okay. That's a good idea. Yep. Exactly what you said. We're not going to be able to rest until fucking January.
Will be our month of rest. I'm not talking to anybody in January.
Yeah.
You won't be hearing from me. And I take off the podcast that month. So literally.
Yeah, nobody will be.
Out of sight, out of mind.
How about we don't talk to each other all of January?
No. Oh my God, I could never.
You would die. If you had to do it for a day, you would die.
James was like sleeping in this morning and I couldn't get him to wake up.
Oh my God.
Me and all the cats were like, James.
Anytime you like don't have work or something, you just like, oh my God, you're a fool.
It's just time to get up. Sleeping in is lame. Also, we actually did sleep in enough, plenty.
Yeah.
I didn't even wake you up until like 11.
Right. I know, I'm acting like you're like waking me up at fucking even a normal time.
The crack ass of dawn.
That's abnormally late for sure.
Yeah. Well, and I wanted to get some hang time in before my witchy dinner, which you're not invited to.
I know.
What are you going to do all night?
It's a pretty early dinner. I mean, I got to edit your podcast.
So true.
And then we'll see.
Hopefully we're being funny enough that you'll barely have to edit it.
Yeah. I think this is good. I like the not planning it ahead.
Totally.
How you feeling about it?
So far, so good.
Okay.
I think the tricky part is when I really suck and I haven't been scheduling these out and it's you like 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
I think it helps because I've barely seen you the last couple of weeks, so there's more to chat about.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like just like not having an agenda might help too, though. Like, I feel like we were bouncing story to story the last times I was on.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad, but maybe feels less conversational.
Totally.
Might even cut this out. Yeah, right.
Hilarious. Crowdsourced opinions.
Yeah, right.
While we're on the topic, James wants me to cut out the...
Oh, yeah.
I got some constructive criticism. James wants me to cut out some of my intro. I'll do it for you guys. Ready? Yeah. This is how it goes.
You might have heard it before.
What's up, everybody? It's Sam. Am I doing it right?
I think you fucked it up.
I think I did too. Oh my God. I'm nervous.
When it's not the beginning, you can tell, like, your body's like, we're not doing the intro.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back for another...
I didn't fuck it up.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I can't remember.
And we're back with another episode. Why can't I do this right now? Of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. He wants me to cut out the podcast.
I just think it'd be a little cleaner. Feels a little, I don't know.
I want
feels
it
a
to
little
feel
like
Disney Channel radio show.
Okay, then you're good, because I was gonna. It literally feels like iCarly or something.
That's what I'm going
for. Okay, then you're nailing it. You got to keep that in. It's actually really funny to watch it on the video podcast when you have guests and you do the podcast. They actually, most of them go do do do. So
my guess?
Yeah.
Oh my God, funny.
It's happened a couple times at least.
That's cute.
Yeah, you got a little jingle.
I love it.
The podcast.
I'm a fan, so I'm keeping it. Also, typically when I get constructive feedback, I do not listen.
You don't like that. You don't like anything like that. That's not your favorite thing.
No, it isn't. I don't like it when somebody tells me I'm doing a worse job than what I could be doing.
Yeah, no, you definitely take that to heart the wrong way. But I respect it. I mean, that's the thing is, like, if you know that it's Disney Channel vibes, then you're killing it. Yeah. So I'm proud of you.
Okay, thanks. See, it's all just about changing everyone's hearts and minds.
So true. It's all about the perspective.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just a 27-year-old girl sitting on her couch singing Disney Channel songs.
Woo.
Basically. So I've been having a crisis because I killed our plant.
I think it's going to make it. And I'm sick of the negativity that you're adding to the air by even saying it's dead. I'm looking at it right now. I'm telling it it's going to do great.
Like complete shit. It looks like the worst I've ever seen it.
It's been around for 6 years. It's grown monstrous heights. It will survive. We had to repot it, so.
Well, I don't get why the dirt's not drying out. Basically,
I don't get that either, honestly.
Something's the matter.
Something is the matter.
I drowned our bunny tree. This bunny tree that my mom bought for James 6 years ago.
Yeah. It's massive.
She has been with us for a very long time.
I think she'll stick it out. She's perfect in that corner. She likes all the sun.
She literally has been murdered. I can't believe I did it. It's actually been really hurting my feelings. Like, I'm so depressed about it. And I downloaded this app the other day. I downloaded this app the other day that's like literally $6 a week or something insane. And I did it for
a week?
A week.
What? You did the free trial?
Listen to their deals, right? It's $6 a week after the free trial.
Okay.
Or if I would have skipped the free trial.
Yeah.
And just paid for it annually, it's $40 a year.
What?
Like, what?
How are those the options? Are you sure it's not $6 a month?
$6 a motherfucking week.
Or 40 a year?
Or 40 a year, but no free trial.
Oh.
So like the free trial, once the free trial's over, it automatically starts billing $6.99 a week.
You can't do the yearly? I'm
sure you probably could if you.
Is this one of those ones where like an actual person is responding though?
No, you gotta pay extra for that.
What the fuck?
For a consultation.
That's
with
crazy.
Like a horticulture realist.
Yes.
You know, whatever.
Horticulturalist.
But anyways, did the free trial and I literally signed up for it, and you take pictures of all your plants in your house and then you like send them in and it'll give you like a read on them.
Yeah.
Out of all 11 plants in this house, 2 said they looked healthy. Every other single one of them said, this plant looks sick.
That's the funniest one to me. This fucking Monstera looks so bad. Bad. That's not a plant. That's a stem.
I'm trying for it to be a plant.
Actually, there are new leaves at the bottom.
Misho has stopped eating it. I think he kind of forgot about it.
Oh, okay. Monstera leaves look so sick.
Yeah. This one's kind of not monsteraing. It's just kind of, it looks
Oh,
like...
yeah. There's a few that are just leaves.
Leaves, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have to go?
Pretty soon here, yeah.
Is the Uber scheduled?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're leaving at 3.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So.
Nice. We got some time.
Yeah. But we can wrap it up.
Okay.
You want to do Rose and a Thorn?
Yeah. Oh, in your new method?
We're doing it for the week.
Yes. Or did you start that last time?
Yeah.
Okay. Some more constructive criticism that you took well. Actually, this was your construction.
Was my idea.
That's why. It's fun to change things if you realize it first.
When I implement changes. But when somebody else suggests that I do so, not
That's
as well
fucking
received.
Funny. Okay.
Because I basically have really good ideas.
Okay. Well, when it's me, I don't mind going first, and you can wrap up the show.
Okay.
In your big finale, if that's what you want.
Sure.
Okay. Well, I say that, and I don't actually know what I want to say.
You're not ready.
Rose, thorn, bud of the week. Thorn. Start with something bad.
If you're not ready, I'll go.
Okay. I put on a big display. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so listen. My thorn, based on the completely awful, completely shit week that I had, was honestly the turkey sandwich that I had at the airport. A lot of bad things happened to me on that trip. Do not go to Calabasas back in a day. Just don't do it.
That's so fucking funny.
But I was at LAX, and one of my coworkers, her flight was a little bit earlier. She was in Calabasas for 48 hours instead of 2. So her flight was earlier than mine. And so we had to get there kind of like earlier than I would have liked to get to the airport for my flight. Yeah. So I had some time to kill. And I was like, whatever, I'm going to treat myself to a nice meal. It's going to be on the company.
Nice.
Put it on the company card.
Wait, this was your nice meal?
Yeah. And like the Southwest terminal wing at LAX is like its own little thing.
Okay. It's
kind of random. It's not a part of LAX I've ever been in before.
Yeah.
And it's pretty limited in terms of restaurants.
Yeah.
And so I went to this, like, besides like the cafe situation, there was like maybe 2 sit down spots. And this one had like a turkey sandwich, some soup, like it had all that, I was like, that sounds comforting right now.
Yeah.
And so I went up there, I got myself a turkey sandwich. I got a coffee because I really didn't want to fall asleep on this flight home.
Wait, was this a sit down place?
Well, it was like counter order.
Okay.
But it was like, they'll bring you your food to your table.
Oh, okay.
And I like got this turkey sandwich, and this place had a massive kitchen. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
But this was clearly like a pre-made. She was like, do you want your sandwich hot or cold? As soon as she said that, I was like, ugh, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
And I was like, toasted, please. And she brings my sandwich out. This was the rubberiest warm bread I've ever had in my whole life.
Ew.
It was so gross.
I was saying when you were texting me about that, I was like, that is literally just defining airport days.
Yeah.
Is like a really bad turkey sandwich. I had a really bad one when I had to fly home by myself after New York when you went to Madison. It was so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, mine was just one of the prepackaged ones, so maybe even worse than yours,
Well, I think I just had higher expectations because it wasn't prepackaged.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And so I was really let down by my sandwich. I was also like, the only table left in this like little restaurant area was like under this really fluorescent lighting, and like these lights are just beaming down on me.
Yeah.
I had like smeared mustard on my face. I'm just like eating this awful sandwich, and I'm like feeling so perceived.
Yeah, right.
It was awful. So that was my thorn.
Okay.
Amongst all the other terrible things that happened to me.
Let that sink in.
I would say my rose. My rose of the week was honestly probably playing games yesterday and this morning. We bought a bunch of board games like a week ago.
Yeah.
A bunch of 2-player games. I love a board game.
Hell yeah.
I'd been wanting to play some games.
Yeah, we were like, let's get one game. It was one game I had in mind.
Yeah.
And we bought like 5.
I think we came home with 5, yeah.
That was funny.
Spent a couple $100 at the board game store.
Which we shouldn't be doing right now.
Prism.
Yeah,
right?
Shout out Prism.
Yeah.
They go hard on Milwaukee.
I love going into those type of game stores too, and there's just like fucking nerds in there playing games. It's awesome.
Oh yeah. That's the real nerds.
Dueling
right there.
And
100%.
gaming and rolling the dice. So
you're appropriating their culture, to be honest.
Sorry. No, I love it.
You want to be a nerd.
I'm an ally.
A nerd ally. You really are, though.
So, but yeah, it was fun. It was like just nice to have like a couple of slower mornings.
Yeah.
Have my coffee, be in my pajamas, playing games.
Hell yeah. Nice.
And my bud, something I would love to improve upon. I gotta slow down. That's what I need to do. No more travels. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but
yeah, isn't this for next week now?
Yeah.
The bud of the.
I don't really have as many plans next week, but I also don't have like
What? 4 concerts?
Seems like less than going to Calabasas and Madison.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
In the grand scheme of things.
I hear
the amount
you.
of output.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess for next week, waking up earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to wake you up earlier as well.
Ooh. Okay.
No offense.
Well, my thorn, kind of piggybacking off the food thing, was you were gone for like most of this week, and I should have gotten groceries right away.
Absolutely.
And I just didn't. Like, work was taking enough time that it was late enough that I was like, let me just get some takeout. And then I didn't have more groceries, and that cycle just continued.
Vicious.
Yeah, it's really bad. So that's my bud and my thorn. I guess, or my thorn and my bud. I mean, we probably won't get groceries next week, but in following weeks, I would like to be better at getting them quicker.
Well, and it's hard. I think we got to start doing smaller, more frequent runs, honestly.
Yeah, we kind of just like run out of everything and panic.
Yeah.
And then buy everything.
And feel defeated and for a couple of days. And live on leftovers. My
rose was probably starting this solo game. I'm working on a little project. That's been fun.
Name TBD.
Name TBD. Any announcements TBD?
Project Oswald.
Yes, that's right. That's the code name. No more info now. super top secret. But yeah, that's been fun. So, yeah.
You have been having a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
It has been making you want to spend less time with me. So Oswald and I have beef. But I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Hey, you named him, so.
I did.
But yeah.
We'll see if the name sticks.
Yeah, I'm down for it to stick.
Oswald! It's just such a great name. Well, that's nice. What's your bud?
I was saying more food.
Oh.
But also, I've been going to bed really late, so.
Yes, you have.
Maybe stopping that is a good bud.
And yet, you wouldn't drive me to the airport at 3 a.m.
I woke you up. I picked you up. Come on. Because I had been going to bed at like 2, 3. I'm not trying to drive
4.
to Midway.
No, it's fine. It's fine. My Uber driver was very prompt. Didn't say literally one single word to me. That's just how I like it.
Yeah. Especially at 3 a.m.
You're providing a service. I don't want to talk to you either.
I mean, yeah.
I have nothing interesting to say.
If the sun is not out, I definitely don't want to talk to you.
Should be silent.
Yeah.
It's quiet hours.
Right. Literally.
Well, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Great to have you back on the pod.
Awesome game of Rose Thornbud.
Literally.
Nah, it's good to be back.
Anyways, love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Thank you for giving us a week of rest.
That's right. Hope you had a nice week of rest.
It's great to be back.
Hell yeah.
James is with us once again for the fans.
Always with you in spirit.
Anyway, love you guys so much. Chat with you again next week. Bye.
Peace.